welcome. My name is Dara. Today's video is all about that question that you get asked the minute that you start the interview. It is the question that I go to, which is, tell me about yourself. Now, I'm doing this video purely because I have over 10 years of experience and I have interviewed hundreds and hundreds of candidates. In this video, I will give you super easy, concise steps to answer this question so that you don't butcher it. And I'll give you the PPF approach, which is present, past, and future, so that you can answer this question in a very concise way and so that you don't bore the person that is interviewing you and so that you make the best first impression. Now, why do we ask this question? We ask this question so that we can get you talking. Also, we ask this question so that you can give us a trailer version of your past experience and your education. This is not an invitation to tell me your life story. It is not important. And remember that you have about 2 minutes to answer this question and give the best impression so that the hiring manager can see you as the best person. So, before I go into the PPF approach, let me tell you about things to completely avoid, which happens so often. So, number one is avoid talking about anything that is personal. What does this mean? Don't talk about your marital status, don't talk about your children, don't talk about political or religious affiliation. It is a super sensitive time. Also, you don't know the person that is interviewing you and you don't know their background, so stay away from that as much as possible. Number two, avoid at all costs giving the first date approach. The first date approach is talking about, what lattes you love at Starbucks, or the things that you did over the weekend with your friends, or the hobbies that you've had since you were a child. It is not important. You have 2 minutes. And to be frank, we probably don't care. So this is not the time. Number three is, don't begin from the beginning. Don't tell me about, your first professional experience 20 years ago or, the first job that you ever had. The approach that I'm going to go into will keep things very current. So let's do that. What does the PPF approach mean? The PPF approach means present. Where are you right now? Are you currently working? Do you have a job? Are you in between jobs? Were you recently made redundant? Are you a new graduate? So that is the present. So answer that. The past is, what have you done previously? But only talk about your most recent roles. So the last 2 jobs, the current position that you're in or your last position. If you are a new graduate or you have no professional experience, talk about your schooling. And finally, most importantly, future. So why are you here today? Why are you sitting across from me? And why are you interested in this position? So in the next slideshow, I will go into a little bit more details and I'll give you 2 examples. So here is 2 examples of how you can effortlessly answer present, past, and future when it comes to tell me about yourself. So example 1 is, I'm currently a recruitment manager for Discovery Reports Group and I have been doing this for the past 6 years. Before then, I worked for a recruitment agency in Toronto where I worked on a 360 desk, managing clients and candidates. And future, I feel like this role will encompass my past experience over the years and will also allow me to gain new skills. I feel like my proven track record of leading multi-functional teams makes me an excellent match for this role requirements listed in the job description. Although I love my current role, I feel like that I am now ready for a more challenging assignment and this position really excites me. And number 2 is currently in the market as I was made redundant from my last role as a senior developer a few months ago. Before then, I worked for IBM where I started my career and initial expertise in Python, SQL, and Java. And I am here today because I have great respect for your company's software products and I will welcome the opportunity to work with the best in the business. I think my proactive style would fit in really well here, especially with this particular role. And that's it. 2 minutes and get everything in. So that's it. Don't bore us. Keep it concise and keep it positive. I hope this has been helpful. If you've liked this video, please do share. If you don't, that's okay. Subscribe, because I'm getting a video out each week giving you more information, especially of how you can get that interview or how to progress your career. Either way, I would love to hear from you on what you would like to see next. And that's it. Have a good one. Bye.